Hi, Minda. Mhm.
Hallo,
Hello.
bin sofort da. Ich
Got a
verstehe
few
nicht,
people
warum das.
on.
Ah, so, jetzt ist klar. Ja, jetzt ist auch das Video da.
Yep. I'm not sure if Dr. Carney is going to be able to hop on soon. I think he might be on with Joel still. Are you in
Ah,
the,
okay.
yeah. He was day 6 for the 5 moves. And then he
Ah,
also said
okay.
his internet's a
Mhm.
little spotty. So I'm just I'm prepping, getting ready. I I don't know if you can tell. But while I have you guys on here, I want to ask your opinion. I'm using the Insta link right now, and it just seems so grainy. When I go to my other camera, I look so washed out, and I don't like the angle.
Ah, you
Yeah.
don't like the angle? What you could do is you could maybe you have the, how is it called? The Instalink um, controller. Do you have that?
Yeah. Am I
I
recording or
would
am I?
put on the Instalink controller and then you can kind of swivel the gimbal control.
All
But
right.
to me, actually, it looks good, and I like the Instalink better than the second one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stick with that today. I'll fiddle with it. I've never been able to get it just right ever since I got it, which is bizarre.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if we're going to have Dr. Carney. He's saying that his internet's a little bit spotty, and I know Joel's got his 6th day of the 5 moves, so he might be able to hop on a little bit later. But let me get on here. I had to figure out. Now, I don't know if any of you guys Zoom into Facebook groups, but they changed the way they did it. So I
Hmm.
had to spend a couple of hours yesterday watching YouTube tutorials to figure out how to do it, and it was a process. So I go to more, click on live stream, custom live. Oh, I have to do this all over again? Okay. Well, good thing we're a little bit early, huh? Okay, enter the streaming URL. You guys can't see what I'm doing. Maybe I should share screen so you can see this. Share. I'm going to share my whole screen. This is what you're going to have to go through if you want to share in a Facebook group. Okay, streaming URL. All right, so that would be I'm going to stream into this group. So this would be the URL. Enter streaming key. Okay, so my streaming key is that. Oh, wait, whoops. Nope, I made a mistake already. Okay, streaming URLs, that one at the bottom. Okay, and then the streaming URL is this one right there. Okay, and then I think I was supposed to custom streaming service. No, I don't check that. Go live. Let's see if it's live now. It's connecting. Okay, you guys can see the little preview over here on the left. Am I sharing my screen? Can you guys see this? It's not going to go live on Facebook until I click this Go Live Now button. So now that I've clicked that, we should be live on Facebook. I'm going to stop share so I can see all of you. And it looks like, yes, I see the preview on Facebook showing that we're live. And for those of us joining us on Facebook, I'm not going to be monitoring the comments. If Dr. Carney is able to hop on and join us, I'll ask him to monitor the Facebook group and keep an eye out for comments. All right, it's 101. We've got a couple of our VIPs here with us now. Thank you guys for joining. And how many of you are in Joel's 5 Moves group? Can you hear me? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I know it's probably a little much with the Zoom going back and forth from all these different meetings you're in. So I appreciate you being here. I'm going to start with sharing my screen. I'm going to share Canva. I'm going to share sound. Okay. So today is day 1. And for those of you unfamiliar with Canva, this is pretty much what the dashboard looks like. This is all of the projects that I've worked on recently. And to keep myself a little bit sane and organized, I've put all of my lessons in a folder, and then I've starred the folder. And that's something I can show you in a VIP group. I don't have it planned for the lesson yet. So if I open up this folder, I'm going to see all of my lessons for the day. I'm going to start with day 1 here. And I've designed this in a presentation, so it's going to be very similar to PowerPoint. So I click in here, I can go to present.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to bring up this option with all these different views. I can autoplay it. I can do a presenter view. So if you're familiar with PowerPoint, presenter view is it's where it's got 2 pop-ups. So one of them is just what you see, and the other one is what your audience sees. And if you have notes on there, it'll show you the notes that you've made. Present and record, that's a fun option too. You can present and record it at the same time, but I'm just going to present full screen because that's the easiest way to do it. What I do like about Canva Present is all of these little options. Like if I hit the letter O, you'll see bubbles come up, and PowerPoint doesn't do that. If I hit D, you get a drum. You get the curtains.
Cool.
You again would open the curtains. If I want to do a timer, I just hit a number.
Cool.
And you'll see the timer up there in the corner. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, let's start. I've decided a good way to be a good example to you if you're going to start presenting your own workshops is to set up some ground rules, how we're going to conduct ourselves in our lessons. If you have questions, I might not be looking at you in your little screens next to me, so I just ask that you virtually raise your hand, and you do that by looking at the bottom of the Zoom window here, and you'll have the option to raise your hand. You could also raise it real life. I might not see you though. I ask that you keep your mic muted just in case you have a dog or a crying baby in the background, and I'll open up for questions. And when I do open up for questions, just make sure that they're on topic questions regarding what it is we've gone over. Don't ask me about my hair or what I dye my hair with. Just keep it Canva related. So we're on topic here. All right, and I'm going to start with a disclaimer. I know we have some really creative people in our group, but this lesson is designed to be so simple, just to get your feet wet in Canva and how to use the options of changing colors, changing fonts, changing letters. So please trust the process and don't deviate from the design. This logo creation is intended to help you become familiar with Canva and what branding colors or color best represents you. Now, your logo is what you're going to be using for the rest of the assignment for all of the weeks, for all of the days of the week. and this is just for practice. After we're done with these 5 days, you can fancy it up, gussy it up, change it up however you like. And I do ask that you, if you can, post your homework assignments in the Facebook group so everybody can see what you've created. We're going to start with an icebreaker question, and that's where everybody can unmute. I want to everybody get familiar and comfortable with each other. And if you're watching along on Facebook, please answer your question in the comments so we can all see. Then we're going to go into the lesson, and then I'm going to review the homework assignment. And we might take a break if we need to, and then hop on to our VIP call. That's about 30 minutes. It could go over. We're going to start that at 2:15, and then we're going to go into Q&A, or I can even help you with the assignment if you need me to give you remote access of my computer so that you can learn the steps and I can navigate you as you control my mouse. All right, our icebreaker question. What celebrity do most people say you look like? I will go first, and then what I like to do is I like to play popcorn. So when somebody answers a question and they're finished, they pick the next person to answer the question. So the celebrity that I most often get is Shannon Doherty, and she just passed away. So that was a sad bit of news to hear. And popcorn, Celia.
Honestly, I don't have an answer to that at all.
Really?
But
Oh,
when I am with my daughter, everybody says we look like sisters. So I look most like my daughters.
I could see that. Yep. Yep. I've seen pictures. All right. Who do you popcorn next?
Minda.
Okay, I figured that one out. My nickname with my family and friends back in the Philippines and up to now, they call me Sandra D because when I was younger, I used to have my hair poofed up like Sandra D.
Oh, I love that. I can hear the song in my head. And who do you
Okay,
popcorn?
so I don't see who are here. I don't know which one to press so I can see who is in the group.
We have Ulf, Shamim, and Maria Brown.
Hey, Maria, haven't heard from you for a long time. So let's hear your voice.
Maria might not be at her computer. I'll ask her to unmute. She may have stepped away. We might have to come back to Maria.
Okay.
You have
I'm
Ulf and
actually logging on my computer. I'm on my phone right now, so
Oh,
give me a minute. I'll
okay,
be back.
All right. Do you want to pick Ulf or Shamim? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, go ahead, Wolf. Wolf.
I don't have an answer to that question. I have not been addressed as a celebrity so far, even someone who I'm not, so I cannot give you a straight answer to that. Sorry. And Shamim, what you have to tell us?
I guess in college, someone just called me out and said that I look like John Cicada.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So I picked the next
Okay.
one.
And then popcorn, do you have Kathy or Maria Brown? I think we're still waiting for Maria to connect. So
I think I'll say Kathy.
Kathy. Kathy, what celebrity do most people say you look like?
At what age?
Any age.
Nobody's ever said I looked like anybody that I know of.
I'll have to give this a think and tell you guys who I think you look like. All right, Maria, are you are you presentable? Are you available?
Still working on connecting. I'm having tech issues.
Okay, all right. We'll get you when you're connected.
Yep.
All right. Oh, this was going to be something I wanted Dr. Carney to go over. Well, in my weeks and weeks of preparing this lesson, I did learn something as I was going through lessons that Canva was teaching on graphic design. They suggest that now there really are two types of typefaces, what we know as fonts, and there's serif and sans serif. Serif, they recommend for print projects like business cards or magazines or things that you would have printed out of Staples or Kinko's. And then sans serif are the fonts that don't have the little lines at the ends of the letters. And those are best for online projects like a presentation or a website. So that's a little tidbit I thought I would share with you. And then next, I wanted to go into colors. And I'd like to ask everybody to enter in the chat, if you would, what your favorite color is before we reveal the personality of that color. So I think I will start in the chat here. I'm going to I noticed that my favorite color tends to change every year. So this year I'm going with pink. It's a pink year for me. So everybody put your favorite color in, and then we're going to reveal what that color is all about. I got some purples here. Ooh, very luxurious favorite colors popping up. And I see Maria. Very good. Blue. Great. Hi, Maria. Okay, who do you look like? What celebrity do you get often?
I hear, what's her name? Eva Longoria.
Okay, I can
Mhm.
totally see that. I have a funny story about her. I actually sat next to her watching Fantasmic at Disneyland once. It was wild. Yeah, she's really nice too. We're going to start with the color red. Now, the color red, it's all about passion, energy, excitement, action, and power. And you'll see that in these logo examples. You've got YouTube, Coca-Cola, Red Bull. This is a color that grabs attention and it creates a sense of urgency. And this is good. You'll notice this for call to action buttons. And I notice that a lot after, especially after putting together this lesson. I'm seeing these colors and their applications everywhere I go. And now we're going to dive into blue. And I see blue is the favorite color of Celia and Minda. Ulf just likes all the colors. You're a lover of the colors, Ulf. All right, blue. Trust, calm, stability, professionalism, and dependability. And you'll see that in PayPal, in Walmart, in Facebook. This is blue is commonly used in industries that require customer trust. And you do want to trust the places that you shop, the places that you share your intimate Facebook, you share your intimate thoughts and your pictures on there. And then PayPal, financially, yeah, you want to trust PayPal. A funny story about the colors I came up with for this challenge. I use GrooveFunnels, and the membership portal in GrooveFunnels has this blue color that I couldn't change. So I used that blue color as the main branding color for this challenge. And now we're going into this bright, happy yellow. Yellow it's a happy color. It's optimistic, it's creative, it's warm. You'll see that in McDonald's, in Best Buy, Cheetos, and all of those make me smile. I don't know about you, but yeah, I think about McDonald's. It's very nostalgic. It's great for capturing attention. We look at the combination of black and yellow. We call that billboard in the Jill Bauer world. It's the best color combination for your eyes if you've got mature eyes, if you have mature audience. And I know my eyes are going, so yeah, black and yellow are really the best color combinations for me to be able to read. And now we go into green. And I did create this whole entire deck with elements from Canva. All of these videos are in Canva. All of these letters were created in Canva. The only thing I didn't get from Canva were all the logos. I had to pull those off of the internet. So green is about growth, harmony, health, tranquility. You'll see green in a lot of nature related businesses like Whole Foods. You'll see Animal Planet, Starbucks coffee. It's green is associated with nature, making it ideal for brands in the environmental, health, and wellness sectors. If you go into a Whole Foods, oh, you not hear me? Maybe if I
can
bring
hear
my
you.
mic closer. You can hear me? Okay. All right. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I should get a better mic one of these days. Or speak up. Next, we're moving on to orange. And what Frank Sinatra says about orange, orange is the happiest color.
Hmm.
Orange is about enthusiasm, creativity, success, and determination. You'll see that in Fanta, Nickelodeon, and the Home Depot. These are all about creativity. Have you any? I remember years ago watching the Fanta commercials, and they were just funky. They were just silly, creative. Yep, orange is a vibrant color that combines the energy of red and the happiness of yellow, and that is so true. It's all about warmth and encouragement and a younger demographic. And now we're going into some of your favorites here, purple. And I look at purple, and that's just such a luxurious, royal color. And it is all about luxury, wisdom, dignity, and creativity. I think of Willy Wonka. We've got Cadbury chocolate here, Crown Royale. I'm not a drinker, but that it looks so luxurious in that velvet bag with the gold and the crown. And then Yahoo. I remember having a Yahoo email address, and that was a big deal. Yahoo was the cool thing back when I was a kid. Yep, in business, purple is often associated with royalty, high quality. It conveys a sense of sophistication and elegance, making it suitable for high-end products. And what I noticed about the color purple, a lot of people in the spiritual realm, in the energy fields, if that's their industry, they use purple and sometimes some blue or maybe even yellow. And we're moving on to black. Now, black is about power, elegance, sophistication, and mystery. And you'll see that with Chanel and Nike and Apple as the example logos here. It's versatile, and it can be luxurious and exclusive. It's used in fashion, technology. It's sleek and modern. And then now we've got white. White, I think, is very clean. It's pure, it's simple, it's peaceful, it's healing. It's when used in business, it's used in minimalistic designs and brands that want to project a clean and modern image. And we'll see that a lot in healthcare and in technology. We've got some fashion examples here. We've got Puma, Adidas, and then we've got the X logo. And pink, we've come to my favorite color, and I just think pink is fun and quirky. What I've come up with pink, it's compassionate, it's warmth, it's love, it's nurturing. We've got Barbie as our example. We've got Lift, we've got Mary Kay. It's a very feminine color. It is nurturing. You play with Barbies when you're young and you're their mom, it's your doll, it's your baby. Lyft, you want to be taken care of, you want to be driven to your location safely. Mary Kay makes you beautiful. If you're a man or if you're a woman, it doesn't really matter. You still want to be pampered and nurtured. And it is playful. It can be silly. And we're moving on to brown here. And this is just a delicious slide. It's going to remind me to take a drink. So everybody remember to hydrate, please. It's hot out. I just went out to throw the trash away before I started this call. And oof. Now, brown, when we think of reliability, comfort, and stability, brown is grounded and reassuring. I just recently created a logo for a detox, a 15-day detox that Dr. Carney is going to be launching. And I use the color brown because Dr. Carney is a doctor. He is reassuring. He is reliable. You feel comfortable because he's a doctor, and he does provide that stability. And you'll see that in UPS. I don't know if anybody here has owned a pair of Uggs, but gosh, those are comfortable shoes. And then Hershey's, oh, those Hershey bars, they're a lifesaver once a month here. Moving on to gray or silver. Gray is neutrality, balance, and sophistication. And it's professional. It's used in corporate environments and industries where a conservative and formal appearance is desired. You'll see that in Nintendo, the Forbes logo, and Jaguar. I just had a dream about a Jaguar, as a matter of fact, but it's pretty luxurious. And now we're moving on to our last color here, gold. Gold is all about wealth, success, prestige, luxury. It's prosperity. You'll see this in some of these example brands here, Louis Vuitton, the Ritz-Carlton, Lamborghini, and it's all just about luxury, finance, money. And that brings us to our homework assignments. I've created 2 templates for you as the VIPs. If you're watching on Facebook, you can follow along and recreate these yourself, but the templates themselves are in the VIP links only. We're going to be creating a monogram logo, so just change up the letters on that. And then we're going to be doing a color palette, like a brand kit. All you have to do is pick one color and put your logo on that. If you want to go a step further, you can add 2 images that are like your mood or your inspiration images. I'm going to hop out of this presentation here. I'm going to go into the template link. Now this is the, let's see. These are the PDFs that you will have in an email from Dr. Carney with each day's homework assignment and lesson. So day 1, this is the one you're going to get in the email. You've got your logo template and your branding kit template. You also have the Facebook group link and the membership portal link. In the membership portal, you'll also have all of the template links too, in case you don't get the email for some reason. So let's first dive into the logo template. This is what it's going to look like when you open it up. So we're clicking on Edit Template. When you see a purple button, you'll know that that's the next step to take. So we're going to edit the template. And you have 2 options here. You have a light and a dark version. If you're going to pick a light color as your branding color, start with the top one here. And if you're going to go with a dark color, then go with the bottom one. So to change the letters, you just click on the letter. And I know they're a little big, so it's hard to get the exact one. But just click with your mouse until you get it.
Sabatino CP.
I'm gonna mute you, Kathy. I'm gonna suggest doing this from a desktop, or if you have a laptop with a mouse instead of the touchpad, do it, just make sure you have a mouse, because I find it's harder to work in Canva with a touchpad than it is with a mouse. So you click on the letter, and then you can just change the letter to whatever it is you need it to be. So if you were doing, yeah, you could double click on it like that. You just change your letters up. And the purple box around the element is what you're changing. So you'll see the purple boxes around the C now, and this purple box is around the U. This purple box is around the circle. You'll have this menu up at the top. You'll see the pink and you'll see the black. You don't need to change the black, just change the pink. Or if you want to keep the pink, if that's going to be your branding color, that's perfectly okay. When you click on the pink, you'll have this menu pop up on the right side. It's going to give you all these different options for colors. Not these, because these are my branding colors, but it'll give you all of these different options. You can pick from any one of these. Or if you want to do a custom color, you just click on this little plus sign right here. And you have the ability to enter a hex code if you know what that is. Or you can just drag this little circle around. Along the bottom here is where you change the colors. And this circle here gives you the ability to change the brightness, the darkness, the saturation of it. So that is how you change the color here. And then next is our branding template. Again, we go with the purple button to edit it. And these are template links, so don't worry if you make a change. It's not going to affect anybody else's, only yours. This is where you're going to put in that color that you changed on your logo, and then you're going to put your logo right here. You're just going to replace mine with yours. So again, you click on this color, you go up here, and you're going to put the same exact color that you did for your logo right here. You don't have to change these two because you're going to want to keep a dark and a light color to contrast with your branding color that you're picking. And then once you have everything done and you're ready to download it and post it into the Facebook group, you're going to go up to this share button. So you go to share, and this menu is going to pop up. You're going to go to download. And it's already saying PNG. That's perfectly fine. Let's keep it as a PNG. You can change the size, and that's going to give you, it's going to make it crisp and clear if you make it bigger, but you don't have to. If you do the transparent background, then it's just going to be the circle. It won't include the white in the square. And you only want the one that you've changed. So when you go to all pages here, you click this down button, and you only want to download the one that you've changed. So click on that and go to done and download. I'm on a PC, so this is what it looks like when I download. It pops up right in the top of my browser, and I can go into the Facebook group here. And I start a post. And I can just drag that. Here is my logo. There you go. Wow, without Dr. Carney here, we're doing really great with time. I say we open it up for questions.
So April, right now, I'm not planning on doing like my name or something like that where I'm looking at initials. I have a project name, sort of speak, so I'm gonna be using 2 words. Should I just do that on my logo now? Or just follow your instructions?
For this week, we're just going to, a simple logo that we're doing for the whole week assignment, just so that everybody's on the same page. I don't want anybody to look better than the other. We're just gonna do 2 letters and
Okay.
1 color. And then after this week, if you want to get fancy with it, once you learn more about how to make changes in Canva, then we can make things a little more fancy and add words and starbursts and
Mhm.
copyright symbols and things like that. Yeah. Good question. Thank you. Yes. I see Edwin. Oh, Edwin. All right. Well, now that you're here, Edwin, I would like you to answer the icebreaker question if you wouldn't mind. So let me get back to it. Let me share screen and go back to day 1. Okay, Edwin. What celebrity do most people say you look like?
I think it's Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, I can see that. Yes.
I I worship Bruce Lee, you know. So, you know, he's my like idol hero. When I go to Seattle, I always go to University of Washington, look at his
Right.
abode, you know, where he grew up and all that. And I love going to Hong Kong as well, you know, where I used to live. And
Mhm.
they have a statue of him, you know, very he's part of my life, Bruce Lee. One of my, you know, like mentors that I didn't meet.
Oh, that's amazing. I wasn't expecting that. That's really great. And then also,
Be water, my friend. Be water.
yes, and you are so wise, just like him. That is very appropriate. And what is your favorite color, Edwin?
My favorite color,
Yeah.
Tiffany blue now. It's one of my so sort of a corporate color for Legacy.
Okay. So
And
let's see what
blood
blue.
red. Blood red, you know, the two colors of
Uh,
life. So blood red is within our body system. Tiffany blue is a mixture of green and azure and
mhm.
turquoise, right? So it's the sea, the sky, and the forest.
That is so poetic. I love that. And then this is so accurate too, because blue is about trust. It's calm, stability, professionalism, and dependability. And I do see that about you. And then let's look at red.
And you know that I love the word black, you know. Black.
Yeah, I
We
could see
all
that.
wear black. Black
Mhm.
is the truth.
Oh,
Black is about facts, you know, the truth, you know, the proof. Black on white.
and then just deciding which one you're going to go with for the week. That's going to be your struggle here because you can only pick one for the week. Red's about
Okay.
passion, energy, excitement, action, and
I will straight away go with red first, yeah, because you need
heal.
blood,
Okay.
hemoglobin,
And look at
oxygen,
black
and
too.
you know, yeah.
Black is power, elegance, sophistication, and mystery. Okay.
Yeah,
I like red for you. I think that'll look lovely.
yeah,
Right.
yes.
Did you need me to go over any of the questions for the templates here?
I'm sure I need to go over the replay because I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're talking about two-letter words, two-letter
Mhm.
initials, kind of juxtapose them and then make a logo, right? So for me,
Yep.
it's EL. Yeah, it will be EL, and I've already got it, kind of the imagery done already, which is in my. I'll show you. So I graduated from Stanford University. They have a coniferous. They have a coniferous thing. So it's EL right there. You know. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
I have to take off the background. No back, so you can see. Yeah. So right there, that's my
Oh,
logo.
okay. I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, nothing that fancy for a week together. We're just doing 2 letters and 1 color. And that's it for today. Wow, Dr. Carney missed out on a lot here. If anybody wants, we've got some time here. I can give you remote control access of my computer. Let me share screen again. And if you want to be the example, we can watch as you change up your logo. Do I have any volunteers? Oh, we've got Ulf. Okay. I think we tried this before and we had some issues when somebody else was hosting. So let's see if this works now. Okay, remote control access given to Ulf. So you should have a notification on your end
Yeah,
asking
I
you
had
to
a
control mine.
notification.
Okay.
And, okay.
So you should be able to click on the letters and you can change those up.
Okay, so let's see. That worked, and now I have to put in a T, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I click on this one. That will be a U. And I guess I want to have that a little bit different.
Yeah.
In terms of size. But I also
Kind of neat how that turned out.
I thought I make it a little, I put it a little apart, and I want to, of course, I have to make the U smaller to fit into the,
Oh, you could just drag it down.
yeah, I can do that too. That's true. Well, that was too much.
That looked kind of neat. Okay.
Well,
Oh, very
okay.
nice. And have you landed on a color yet?
I would like to use, I actually should use page 2.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to use white for the letters, and then have a dark blue background.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay to start it
That is
over again?
more than, yes, let's see it.
Okay, so that would be T. That would be U. Well,
I think you may have to double click on it. There you go.
it did not know that it should be U. Now it is again there. Now I move that a little further down.
Yeah, you might have
Somewhat,
to click out and then click on it.
yeah, I try, well, I attempted to do that, and that works.
Mhm.
Okay, that's already cool. Now I click back. Yeah, now it works there too. Good. I like that.
Mhm.
And now, as for a color, I would like to use a hex code.
Ooh. We have a pro here.
Well, not that much, but just a moment. I have to put on my glasses. 192 E65. So
let's click on the circle. Yep, there we go.
yeah.
And then you go.
And now I click on this one. No, that's a text
No,
color.
it's
Shape.
yeah, that's it.
And then I go to this plus button
Mhm.
and 192 E65. Let's see how that comes out. Oh, that's already done.
That is beautiful.
Okay.
Very nice.
Homework assignment done, more or
Yeah.
less.
Good job. And now what I can do, I'm gonna take back my remote control access here. I can share this with Ulf. Let's see. No, I've sent something to you before.
I remember
Um,
that.
Yeah, I'm
Should
gonna
be
share
Ulf at
this.
Motion Mastery, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I can email it to you or I can copy this link.
Sure.
Anyone with the link, copy this link, and I can message this to you so that you can
Sure.
have it on your Canva. So I'm
Thank
gonna,
you.
anyone with the link, copy the link. And I'm gonna send this to Ulf in Messenger. That way he has this particular design and he can download it on his end.
Thank you.
I
Yeah, I
can
got it.
also download that. Yeah. Very good. Does anybody else want to give it a go? We've got another 15 minutes before we wrap up.
Ah, thanks. Yeah.
Or any other questions? Or I
A
could let you,
question.
yeah.
Can you change the text? I like to use the script.
Yeah. If we go back in, let's see. And let's open up a new one. Oh, it did edit this one. Okay, so to change the script. Oh, I see a question from Maria. Maria?
You still working on Minda's? Are you good?
Yeah, I was starting on Minda's, but it looks like it's Ulf's. So now I'm wondering,
Come back to me when you're all set.
okay, yeah, this should not have been Ulf's. This should have been mine.
Oh, maybe I wrote into the template, and actually I should have made a copy of the template.
It should
Or
have been, yeah, it should have been, let's see. This is the template. No, that's bizarre. Okay. Well, for Minda's, let's go in here. And to change this to a script, you're going to click on the letters. And then right here where it says Montserrat, you can change it to, if you want a script font, or you can do one of these recommended fonts. Up here at the top, it'll give you different options. There's handwriting, there's corporate, there's display, headings, paragraph. You can sort through all of that. Handwriting is where you're going to find something script. If you see the little crown, that means this is for pro, so you would have to have the paid version to use that font. If there's no crown, that means it's free, and you can use that for your free program if you're not paying for Canva. So you can just change this to anything you like. And you might have to play with the size too if you're changing the font. We could do M.
There's my M.
Okay. a little bit smaller. Yeah, you might have to play with the size a little bit to get it to fit. Oops. And that's the tricky thing too, is grabbing onto something that's like if I'm trying to do the letter, sometimes I'll accidentally grab the circle. So you just got to watch where your purple boxes are when you're moving things around. Linda, did you want remote control access?
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if my mouse, oh, there it is. Okay.
All right,
Do
let's
I
see.
have to copy this or just work on this one?
Yeah, you could just work on this one.
Actually, where to go for colors now?
So we're going to, for that, you highlight the circle, bring the mouse over the circle. So you'll see it's got the big purple box around the circle.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have my mouse? Are you controlling my mouse?
This is my mouse, the pink one. Okay, I have it.
Okay. So you'll see up at the top on the left, that green circle right
Those are the
there.
colors.
Mhm. And from there, you can pick a color.
Let's see.
Okay, C. Marie's question. Very common last name like Brown Smith. People commonly add a middle initial for easy recognition. Would you recommend using 3 initials in this case? And I have been thinking about this for weeks. I designed this for 2 initials, and I know when you're doing a monogram for like jewelry, the middle letter is the last name typically. So that might be kind of confusing. I remember this came up because when I was married, my husband's name is Justin Wayne Yvonne. And if we were going to get something monogrammed for him, it would be Jew. And he didn't really like that very much because he wasn't Jewish. Oh yes, it's up to you. I designed it for 2 letters, but if you feel like 3 letters represents you better, then just make the letters smaller so they all fit. And to duplicate it, to add another letter, you would just click on one of those. When Minda's wrapped up, I'll show you how to duplicate so you can add 3 letters in here.
I just want to find out how to turn the initials a little bit up, not sideways. Is that okay? Can you do
yeah.
it?
Yeah, so click on one of the letters.
Mm,
It's at the
No.
very bottom of the
What
the
did
very,
I do there?
I think you made it a little bit bigger. So if you can't see it, but it's at the very bottom of this rectangle. If you drag the T up a little bit, you can see it. Okay, at the very bottom of the purple rectangle, you'll see a circle with 2 arrows in it.
This
Keep
one
going
here?
down. No, keep going down. It's not on the circle, it's not on the rectangle, it's the little circle underneath the rectangle. Right there. Yep, and that's how you can twist it and turn it. So click on it. Like your mouse. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I have to do it separately then. The other
Yes.
one for,
Yeah, or you could have clicked both of them at the same time. My apologies. I should have told you to do that. If anybody on the Facebook stream has any questions, I can't peek.
I kind of messed that up. I like the one that you kind of put that empty in, but
Okay.
straighten it out a little. How do I do that?
To straighten it out. If you want to undo anything, there's a back arrow at the very top in the blue bar.
Okay, how do I minimize this now to fit in the circle?
You're going to click on one of the little white dots in the corner of the rectangle and drag it in with your mouse. Okay, let me take a look at our Facebook. We've got hi April from Heath. Maria says white. Karen says hi April. Hi Karen. Hi Heath. Serena's color is red. Susie's is purple, and I saw that coming. Carolyn, hi Carolyn. Serena says, no one has ever said I look like a celebrity, but they do sometimes say I look familiar. I think you look like a celebrity. And oh my gosh, Susie, Annette Benning, yes, 100%.
And I messed the whole thing up.
This is beautiful. It's very luxurious.
I don't know what I'm doing here, April.
Did you want me to help you?
Yeah, how to straighten that up a little so it's not leaning down to the right.
Okay, all right. So let me get my mouse back from you. Okay, I'm going to straighten this out again, and then I'm going to click on both of them at the same time. So you'll see both of these rectangles are selected. That means I've got the M and the T. Oh, you know what? The T is a little crooked still. Let's straighten that out. There we go. So I'm holding my shift key down while I click with my mouse to select both of them. And I'm going to take that wheel at the bottom of the rectangles to turn them.
Ah,
And I don't know how far you wanted them to be turned. Is that good?
that should be good. How can you make the letters smaller a little bit?
Okay, so for that, I'm going to drag in this little corner dot, and that makes them smaller. Trying to fit them right in the center of this circle. Okay, what do you think of that, Minda?
That's pretty good. That's what I had in mind.
Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is I'll use Minda as another example. So I'm going to go up to share here, and I'm going to go to download. And PNG is already selected. I'm going to increase the size so it's crisp and clear. It's not going to be grainy. I'm checking transparent background, so it's just the circle. And I'm going to go into all pages. I don't want page 2, so I'm going to uncheck all pages, and I'm going to select page 1. I'm going to done, and then download. Anytime you see that purple button, that means that's your next step. It's prompting you. So train yourself to look for that purple button. This is in my downloads now. So I'm going to go over to our Facebook group, and I'm going to open up a post, and I'm going to drag what I've just downloaded into this post. Here is Minda Turner. There we go. That is how you do the homework. Now for Minda,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. What we would need to do next is take this logo and go over to our second template. And you'll see this in the email that Dr. Carney is going to be sending you. It's the branding kit template. So I'm going to open this up, edit the template, and you're just going to replace your logo with my logo right here. So I have that downloaded here. I'm going to drag it into the design. You don't even need to delete mine. You can just leave it underneath if you like, or you can delete it and replace it just like that. Now Minda's got a gradient as her color. So we're just going to pick one shade from this gradient. I've clicked on the pink that I want to change. And you'll see the pink up here in this bar. And what you'll notice is when you put your logo in here, it'll bring up the colors from that logo. So you can pick one of these colors. You don't have to go in and add a hex code or anything. You just pick one of these colors and it'll change it right there. And if you want to
Oh,
change that,
I can choose that gradient one. I like that.
for this, let's see, is this the gradient you picked?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yep, do that. Yeah. And that's how you do it. So I'm gonna download this for Minda. And I will send this to you in Messenger. All right, we have 4 minutes left with today's general session before we hop on to VIP. Hopefully Dr. Carney will be available for our VIP session. So I'll wrap it up with any additional questions that you might have about colors, about the Canva templates, about saving or uploading into the Facebook group, anything you guys got. I think did Edwin nod off there? I know it's probably like 5 in the morning over there. He's had a long morning already. This is
I
his
have a
second.
question. So will these work on, let's say you're creating it, you want to upgrade your Facebook page. Do these work on, are these, what would you have to do to make these be something that you could actually use to put on a brand on a Facebook page?
Yeah, you can. You're saving them as PNGs, so that's a picture. So if you want to change your profile picture, so long as it's a JPEG or a PNG, you can change your profile picture or your cover page. That's actually something we're going to be doing tomorrow's lesson. We're going to be working on an email signature and a banner. You can change your Facebook group or your profile cover page. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would be the reason why you would use the other two? You prepared for Minda the logo, and below you had 2 other options. What would that be used for in real life or in real design?
Okay, so let's get back into this. Now this is if you want to go a little extra. So these 2 I put here for if you want to go a little extra. Image the mood or the aesthetic. You can go to elements and say your color was blue. You can look at blue pictures and go, hey, that's my blue, that's my style. And I'm going to put that there. Minda's is gray, so we can look at gray pictures. We can put a gray one in here, or if she's got something, she took a picture of something and she likes the picture, it represents her brand, it's the feel of her brand, she can put that picture there. So these are they're just about mood, about your personality, what you want your brand to feel like, and when people see these pictures, they get a sense of what your company, your business is all about.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, well, that wraps up for today. And I thank all of those who joined us on Facebook to watch us live. And I thank you all for being here on the Zoom call with me. We're going to hop on a private VIP session in 15 minutes. So this gives you a moment to go to the bathroom, get a little snack, hydrate some, prepare any questions. And hopefully I'm going to reach out to Dr. Carney to see if he's available. And I'll see you on this separate Zoom call. All right. Much love. Thank you guys. Go hydrate.
Do we just stay here, or do we have to go log in again?
Yeah, the VIP is a separate Zoom link.
Okay, got it. Okay.
All right. And then message me if you don't have that link. See you guys.